games that people actually like being remastered on the PS5, or bringing back IPs that people have been asking for to be brought back, like Jack and Daxter and stuff. No. We're gonna get a remaster to a game that is very divisive and very hated. The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 is considered one of the biggest disappointments of the past decade. Okay, and in modern gaming, there was a lot. Destiny, Duke Nukem Forever, okay, Alien Combat Evolved. Okay, that's just in 3 years ago. Okay, you can go further, No Man's Sky, okay, Cyberpunk, okay, a lot of highly anticipated games being disappointing. And I think it's going to continue into this decade as well with a lot more highly anticipated games. Like, for example, this year has likely been spared of disappointing games. Okay, yes, so people were disappointed with the microtransactions, since, with Mortal Kombat 1's microtransactions, or the fact that Diablo 4 has a lot of microtransactions, but really, The Last of Us Part 2? This is what we're bringing back, not Jack and Daxter or any of the IPs in the PS2 era, or any of the IPs like Killzone, okay? No. And this is why, it's the conundrum of why is the PS5 so successful? There's no games for it. Oh, you buy Spider-Man 2 and God of War. Okay, that's it. That's your major exclusive. For example, Nintendo Switch in its first year, it got Mario Kart 8. You got Zelda Breath of the Wild right at the beginning. You got Mario Odyssey, 2 massive games in 1 year. Okay, you got Splatoon getting a sequel as well. Okay, you got some minor games like Mario plus Rabbids and Arms. Okay, next year you had the next Smash Bros. Game come out. I don't know what else came out in 2018 for Nintendo, but I know that game came out. And then 2019 you got a new Pokemon game. Even though Sword and Shield is another disappointing game, it still is more games than the PS5 had. Okay, more major, massive games the PS5 had. It also had new Super Mario Bros. U, which also was a massive selling game. Okay, coming out in 2019. 2020 was a pretty slow year because of the pandemic. But he still had a new Animal Crossing game release, okay? Nintendo still had massive games coming out every year. Even to this year, when everybody said, oh, but the Switch 2 is coming out of the core, the Switch 2, Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Wonder, 2 of the biggest games of the year come out. Okay, last year had Kirby and the Forgotten Land, the biggest Kirby game, Splatoon 3 come out, and another Pokemon game come out, okay? And the year before, we had another Pokemon game come out, which was Pokemon Brilliance Diamond Pearl, and I think also Resident Arceus came out as well, okay? I think that was either 2022 or 2021. I think Resident Arceus was 2022, so Resident Arceus 2022 as well, okay? So Nintendo has had so many major games released, okay? This is why Nintendo is the only, this is why Nintendo games are so successful compared to Sony's games, okay? It's because Nintendo doesn't care about the grandiose, making these massive budget games. Instead, that's making games that people like. Okay. There are 2 Zelda games, and meanwhile, Sony can only release 1 God of War game and Uncharted game per console, but Nintendo can release 2 Zelda games, excluding remakes and remasters. For example, they still released Zelda's Link's Awakening remade for the Switch. I don't know one asked for it, but people still loved it, okay, as well. But Last of Us Part 2, okay, it's still, Sony said, okay, people love the first Last of Us, so let's remake it for the PlayStation 5, okay? Why? Why did you have to remake Last of Us for the 3rd time again? Okay, like, people complain about Mario RPG being remade. But no, the Last of Us Part 1 being remade 3 times already. We're gonna sweep that under the rug and ignore it, okay? But The Last of Us Part 2 getting remade for the PS5. That's why, okay? That's why, okay? And which means those weeks about PS5 straight being basically nothing is correct, okay? Horizon will be getting a 3rd game, and that's it. Then we get PS6. This would be PS5 is the most underwhelming console. If I don't have a PS5. PS5 must be the most. I feel sorry for the 40 million people who buy PS5. I know people buy, A lot of people buy PS5s for Madden and Call of Duty and FIFA. Okay? But imagine buying a PS5 to say, oh, but look at what we can do Uncharted, God of War. Okay, who knows what the games will make of the power, what new IPs will come up with? Oh, nothing. You still got Spider-Man 2 and God of War. But other than that, you got nothing. Okay, you got nothing. Okay? You got nothing. Okay? And also God of War, I think God of War and Spider-Man will eventually port to PC as well. Okay? There's really nothing on the PS5 worth buying. It's even the Xbox as well. Got Starfield. Halo Infinite, which is also in the Xbox One, but we're not counting that. But we have Halo Infinite, and you have Starfield. That's it. That's it. Xbox has always struggled with exclusives since, the Xbox One. Okay, they have Banjo-Kazooie under their belt now. They have Crash Bandicoot under their belt. Okay, now. Okay, they have Overwatch under their belt and Call of Duty. I know because of this, WoW, they can't make Call of Duty, exclusive to the Xbox. I know because of these, I know Activision is part of Microsoft now, but I know they can't make Call of Duty not on the PlayStation. It's a part of the stupid, wars they have, or they can't make you can't dilute PlayStation from competition, okay? Because Xbox is the worst selling console, as well. But so they could get games like Final Fantasy exclusive. Oh yeah, how was Final Fantasy 16's exclusivity doing for the PS5? No one bought it. Okay, literally nobody bought Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5. I don't think anyone did. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Major games that are best sellers. Okay, and yeah, that's about this video here. And yeah, another more bad news. And also, it's PlayStation lost all the anime games to Nintendo, or PC. Okay. Because of the very harsh restrictions on anime games. Persona 6 will probably still come to the, PS5. Okay, exclusive. That's what the leaks are saying. But other than that, nothing. And that's it about this video. So yeah, are you excited for The Last of Us Part 2 coming to the PS5? I know I'm not. And that's it about this video here. Goodbye.